been interesting recently. So first there were technology stocks in the beginning that were rising, and then recently energy stocks came into play. So with with all this mixed reaction, I would say, what's our market outlook? Maybe this one I should ask Mr. Fred about this. So Mr. Fred, what do you think?
Yeah. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. And thank you very much for tuning in to this afternoon's session. It is indeed my honor and privilege to share with you some of our views about our stock market and why we call it kangaroo market. Yeah, kangaroo market. Now, let's take a look at the KLCI chart. And last week, I talked about how our index came down from 1615 to 1408. Okay, but last month, it made a turnaround, dramatic U-turn, okay, to break through this downtrend line, which is already drawn by Afnan, right? And then now it triggered a TAD buy signal on the 28th of July and went further up to break the support turn resistance, which is the blue color line. And then there is an up gap, a down gap on top of it, which it also broke through. I mean, so look, this car rebound is very, very strong and very, very strong. When previously there were actually zero sectors going up, no wind, no momentum, then suddenly this thing came up, and it was really a pleasant surprise to all of us. And it went up further. And however, there was a moving average there, a 200-day moving average, which it failed to break, which is at 1525. Now, because of this, its failure to break this 200-day moving average, we cannot call this a new uptrend. We can only call this a technical rebound. So we had a strong technical rebound, and many of us really benefited from this technical rebound. A little bit maybe because we are really still not very sure whether this is a bull or it is a technical rebound. But it is very strong. And where are we now? We are now, unfortunately, because it didn't break through that moving average, we are currently at the resting period. So we are in a resting phase of the market. But does that mean that there are no stocks to watch? Right? Yes, there still are some stocks to watch. In fact, there are 10 bullish sectors, subsectors. I mean, before this, there was 0 subsectors up. Now there are 10. That's not too bad. Even before we forgot and say, hey, you know, why is the market coming down? We got 10. Let's share with you what the 10 sectors are. So let's move on to the subsectors. Shall we?
Okay, let's see.
So we analyze by sectorial, and there are 13 subsectors. In case some of you here forgot that we got 13 out. Yes. And out of 13, right, these are the 13. And of the 13, 10 are still bullish or active. Here are the 10. From technology to energy, telecommunication, financial services, utilities, REIT, transportation, consumer products, property, and plantation. Of the 10, 2 are active. And we pick them as technology and energy, which came to life yesterday. Was it because of Russia supply cut, oil supply cut, and also the OPEC, Saudi Arabia's OPEC supply cut. So these are the 2 major reasons why, wow, our stocks, energy stocks went LU, limit up.
Heng Yuan, I think. Yeah,
Heng Yuan is one of them. Well, it was tremendous yesterday. Very, very exciting day for energy stocks. And then we have got Petron that raised very fast from behind. After the Heng Yuan went limit up, Petron from 15% went up to 20% limit, nearly that. and then hibiscus, coming from behind. Really, it's something for us to enjoy, right? To be relieved over, So yeah, these are the two. Now, what are some examples? Okay, like I said just now, it is Heng it is Petron, it is hibiscus, and a few others, small little ones. And then we've got technology stocks, and of that now we pick three: LGMS, we've got Synergin, and we've got MMSV, right? NSV. So these are I would call kangaroo stocks, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what do you mean by active and kangaroo, or active kangaroo?
All right. Active is because, for me, my definition of active is because, the stocks go up and down and up and down, couple of times during the day. I'm sure you experience that, especially those of you who are trading FIFO. Okay, you find that the stocks go up like that, down like that. And I call them active. And I also call them kangaroo because why? The kangaroo, like a kangaroo, they'll jump up early in the morning, but they will fall back in the evening. But if you buy it and you hold and you don't get out fast enough, you don't make any money. But if you buy a stock and they go up like the kangaroo jump, but before the kangaroo comes back down to the ground, hop, you sell it, you take a profit, you make a profit before the kangaroo jump back down, and that is what we mean. How you use this kangaroo technique to trade this kangaroo market of ours. Ours is now a kangaroo market. Not a bull, not a bear, but a kangaroo. Now we all know what is a bull market. Stock that makes higher high, pulls back, makes a higher low, makes a higher high. We know what's a bear market. Stock that makes a low rebound, makes a lower low, rebound, makes a lower high and a lower low. And that is the bear market. A kangaroo market actually goes nowhere. But it doesn't mean that you can't make money. You need to have a technique. And that technique is called kangaroo technique, the FIFO, F1 FIFO technique, which basically we have a course, in fact, coming out this weekend, where we're going to teach you all, those who enroll, how to make money in a jumpy market. That's basically what it is, kangaroo market. So maybe I think I will let you, Mr. Afnan, to share with you, some of our recent, and maybe even ongoing kangaroo stocks. Shall we? So, Afnan.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Mr. Fred. Yes, I was just about to ask kangaroo. So what about bulls and bears? Okay, he has already explained. Okay, and so yeah, kangaroo, by the end of the day, it doesn't move. Okay, it's at the same place. But within the day, like what Mr. Fred said, it's jumpy. It moves up and down. That's the period for you to scalp, do FIFO trading on this type of stocks. Okay, so just to show you guys some examples of kangaroo stock. Those who have been following us, you know that we say 3%, 3% and all, right? Okay. If you remember,
can make more than 3%.
If you remember, I also said sometimes if the market is good while you are doing FIFO, if the stock happens to surge up high like yesterday, you'll earn more than 3%. 20%.
20% in Heng Yuan. Heng Yuan is more than that. Petron and all.
Okay, so let's go with the first example. Okay, we start with the daily chart first. So LGMS. So for FIFO, you have to know your chart patterns very well. Okay, yes. So in this case, we have a bullish flag breakout. On the first day of the breakout, before the market closes, you have to make a decision how to enter, how to buy. All right. So here you can buy at 1 ringgit, sell at 110. So this is a profit of 10 cents or 10% within 20 minutes. Okay, but this is just on the daily chart. How does one, actually know the timing to enter? How is it 20 minutes? Okay, so the key thing here is intraday chart.
That's the part of it.
That's part of the secret. Okay, so also in the intraday chart, you still have to use again chart patterns analysis. Okay, so your TA must be very strong. So in this case,
if they do not know chart patterns, they could learn it in this course, because this is part of what we're going to teach this weekend, chart patterns.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, indicators, we can use them, important, but some things in TA you still need human eyes to deal with the subjectivity, like chart patterns. So over here we can see, all right, so chart pattern, a triangle. So when there's a breakout, okay, you have confirmation on both time frames. That's when you can actually get this signal. Okay, so just now, 20 minutes at 1 ringgit 10 cents, you take profit. Why so? All right, because on the intraday chart, there's already a signal to get out. And hence, it's only a 20 minutes of trade. Okay?
That's all it takes sometimes, yeah?
Yes, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. Okay, so another one, Synergen. Let's see.
Same thing.
Okay,
we look for a pattern.
Okay. All right. So for Synergen, again, here we have a daily chart. So you see, there is a, what pattern this is?
There's a nice flag pattern there.
Okay. There's a nice flag pattern here, if you can see. All right. Okay, so there's a breakout on that day with, hold on, just give me a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Are we back on, team? Are we back on? Okay. Okay, so there was a technical glitch for a while. So as I was saying, okay, for Synergen, there was a bullish flag breakout. Okay, it's just within 2 days the pattern was formed. The next day, it broke out with high volume. So on the daily chart, you see that you could enter at 81 cents, sell at 97 cents. Okay, so within 6 hours, all right, this one's slightly longer. 16 cents or 19.75% profit.
Yeah, I mean, if every day you can make a couple of percent, 3% is really good enough. You can 10,000, you can already make $300. And I think if I can make 300, with 10,000 ringgit, that's it, which is 3%. I'll just pack my computer and then I go downstairs to my Tangkap coffee restaurant there, have a nice coffee with a couple of friends, chit chat, and that's it, because my day is over. I've done my job as a trader, as a scalper, and then tomorrow I'll hunt again early in the morning. But how to hunt, right? The steps that we go through in our hunting, which is actually just 5 steps. 5 steps, and these will be taught to you in this weekend's course. So you guys, if you really want to learn how to scalp and how to hunt and make 9%, no, only 19%, 3%, come to the class.
Okay, so this 90% is an exceptional case. Sometimes it happens, otherwise you stick with 3%. So just now on a daily chart, you saw what happened, right? Bullish flag breakout. But what happened on the intraday chart? Let's see. Okay, a chart pattern breakout. There was a signal, okay, to get out around here. Okay, so to decide your target price and everything, it will all be taught. Okay, so in this case, it was projected on the intraday chart. Okay, and hence that's why you get a target there.
Mhm.
Okay, so with Synergen, 16 cents in profit or 19.75%. That is really, really good.
If I may add,
Mm.
Afnan, you see, after buying at 81 cent, notice that the stock doesn't go straight up. They go up and down like the waves in the sea. When you go and you row a boat, a sampan, into the waters, and the waves are coming in. You see, they rock up and down. But you know what? The technique will tell you, do not get up, do not get up, even though there are minor pullbacks and rebound. These are all minor kangaroo jumps and hops and jump. Minor one, not major. So we'll teach you that as long as the stock continues to go up, like in a staircase fashion, right? That means that the stock is in an uptrend, do not get exit. So why we exit at 97 cents is because the trend has changed. The small trend nonetheless have already changed, and the tide, whatever, is now coming back down. So when it is low tide, it's time for you to get out and do not fish anymore. So we start to fish at 81 cents. Okay, we caught our fish 97 cents. That's it. We caught in the biggest fish. We go back home and makan already. 97. We make 16 cents altogether. That's basically what it is, the analogy.
Yeah. So just like the daily chart, you will have this kind of movement. Those who are used to monitoring intraday chart, you can also see this movement on this smaller time frames.
Yeah, like this, you don't get out, right? You're still in, see, because it is still making, the mark. It is still making a higher high. So what is called higher high? What is called higher low? We'll teach you in the class.
Okay. So other than Synergen, this one is quite interesting. MMSV was just very recent, very recent.
Yeah, it's a couple of days ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this one, a bullish pendant breakout with a breakaway gap. Okay. So by the end of the day, this is how it looks like. Okay. So this is like a true kangaroo. It goes up really high, only to come back down, close near the opening price.
But Afnan, in a daily chart, you don't see very much, right?
Daily chart, you don't see very much.
Yeah,
True.
That's why in scalping, we go dive deeper into the intraday charts.
So if we dive into the intraday chart, this is what actually happened. So here, this is the start of the new day. Okay, there was a gap. All right. So traders could buy here. Okay, and then somewhere above. Okay, sell at your target. Okay, you must have all this plan, where to get out if you're right, where to get out if you're wrong. Okay, in any kind of trading style. So you see on the intraday chart, this is what actually happened. Okay, you take profit early before
it comes back down,
before it forms a long upper shadow on the daily chart.
Right.
Okay, so intraday chart helps you a lot. So another one. Okay,
this happened yesterday.
Yesterday, okay. So there was a pattern breakout. Okay, and then all right. So you buy this price, target price over here. So this is a profit of 1 ringgit and 11% or 24% in 6 hours.
Yeah, it started early in the morning.
This was before limit up.
Before limit up, and then it just continued to go up. I mean, this is tremendous. Awesome, we haven't seen this kind of a move by any stock for quite a long time. Limit up, and stay limit up. And then we had cases of limit up, but they come back down again. This one just continue, and no way this daily chart do justice. You need to go into an intraday. We are just showing you the daily first. Okay, why we pick this stock? Okay, this is called a kangaroo stock. Why we pick this stock will be revealed to you in detail in our 3 hours course in this Saturday. This Saturday, this course is 3 hours, but before the 3 hours, we give you 10 pre-tape videos to see first, right? And so you guys sign up immediately, and then you get 10 pre-tape, then the 3 hours talk this Saturday. We will teach you in detail how you to find this type of stock.
Okay, that's very interesting. Just to share a bit also, although limit up is 30 cents, okay, it's just 24% is just 6% away from the price reaching limit up. But of course, in trading, you cannot be too greedy. What if you think that yeah, next time I should aim for limit up, and then your next trade it doesn't reach limit up? What happens? Okay, so stick to your plan.
Right.
So on the daily chart is on the intraday chart is what you see. Okay, you have to see any chart pattern breakout with all the criteria and technique. Okay, criteria must be fulfilled. All right, and you must have a way to project your target price. So in this case, that day was very aggressive, active.
Yeah.
Okay, so targets were higher.
Notice, yes, can I interject? Yeah. Notice that after buying at 448, I think it's early in the morning, it's about 11 o'clock, it started to break out of a chart pattern. What is the name of that chart pattern? We will reveal to you. And this is a continuation pattern. So what is called continuation pattern? What is called reversal pattern? We will also teach you, right? And so you buy on the breakout of a continuation pattern. And the breakout is at 448. Now notice, after breaking out, it continued to go up like that. They pulled back just a wee bit. This is so powerful that there's really not much of a pullback. The pullbacks are indicated by the red color candles. There are only two red color candles in between. And the rest are all green candles. Green means the open, low, close, high. That means the buyers are stronger. They're in control the whole day. So there isn't any sell signal. That's why if you bought at 448 yesterday, you would have it gone to limit up and you wouldn't be taking a profit. We're just saying here, for example, if you do take a profit at 559, you still make like $1.11, which is 24. Why you didn't make a limit up price? It's because you bought a little bit above the opening. Yesterday's close. That's why you never get 30. But this is tremendous. Very awesome. A very fantastic example. And the very reason why we go and do FIFO is because of this reason.
Yes. Just to add to that, your entry point is very important in FIFO. Accuracy must remain high. All right. So if you were to buy at the opening or lower, okay, you could get higher, right? But if you're a little too late, it's okay. 24% is still great.
Yeah. I mean, you buy a breakout, that's fine. That's great. That's what we're going to teach you in this course.
Okay. So next we still have quite a lot of kangaroo stocks recently. A lot of them from energy.
Yeah, it is.
So, so you see all this is based on, the techniques, chart patterns, okay? It can help you a lot. So over here, 6 hours, 19.6% return or 96 cents in profit. Okay, so on the daily chart, this is how it looks like. Okay, it's just a long green candle. Yeah. So on the intraday chart, I believe it's a long stretch upward.
Okay,
so
you need the intraday chart.
This is the opening, all right, and then by the end of the day, okay,
it's a parabolic curve all the way up, and there is actually a kind of wedge breakout there or triangle correct over there, and the buy price is at 490 because it's a breakout. BOB, we call it buy on breakout. And why is it we call a buy and breakout? We will reveal to you in this Saturday's class, right? And the breakout of resistance, for example, is why we buy. And look, it just continue to go up and up and up. This is the counter that is the second best but after Heng Yuan. After Heng Yuan, it is already Petron. And Petron was, Heng Yuan when limit up, just about limit up, they are only 15%. And then after limit up, Petron just shot up to about 19%, 20% actually, near limit up, that kind of thing. And these two are fantastic stocks.
Okay, so you see these are all some of the examples of kangaroo stocks. Okay, so although all this, they're usually most of them are 2-digit percentage profit. Okay, 19%, 20%. But for people successful one, you need to achieve those kind of numbers every time.
You don't need to.
Good news is, these are exceptional case.
Just 3%.
Good news is 3% is actually good enough. Okay, 3% daily. So let's do simple math here, right? So let's say you make 3% per day with a capital of 10,000 ringgit.
Yeah, fair enough.
So your profit per day is 300 ringgit. So if you do that very consistently, okay, for 1 month, which is 20 trading days, okay,
assuming
you do it consistently, your profit per month just from FIFO trading can be 6,000 ringgit. Okay, and I believe many traders, they have more than 10,000 ringgit capital to trade. So with this, you can estimate how much profit you can get, okay, with the 3% per day. Okay, so there's this saying by Mr. Fred Tam.
Well, really, it's not by me, like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's not, So I'm just paraphrasing it and say, look, well, instead, but all you need is actually to make 3% a day, and that's good enough already. And then you can pack up and then go over to a tank of coffee for a cup of coffee, and then tomorrow another 3%. If you can do it consistently, and that is the trick, and that is the difficulty, the challenge is for you to be able to consistently make 3% a day. Sometimes you make 6%, then the day before is 0, so that kind of thing. So your 6% cover up, for the lack of a 3%. In the 0%. So on average, you can make 3% a day, and we are saying, and you got 10,000 bucks, then you make 300 a day times 20 days, 6,000. I mean, mathematically, in theory, of course, this can be achieved, with just 10,000 capital. So for those of you who are, younger, energetic, okay, you want action, okay, and as well as profits, then of course, FIFO is the best technique. And some of you did ask me, what is FIFO actually? And so what is FIFO?
For accounting, it's first in, first out. Okay.
Yeah, but we are not in accounting. We are in investment and we are in trading. So what does FIFO mean?
Fast in, fast out.
Okay. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So you see, 3% a day is enough. And then also why 3%? Because based on our experience and research, it's a balance between profitability and the likelihood for it to be achieved in every trade. And okay, it's well balanced, 3%. Okay, so those who are interested, here's just a sneak peek of our upcoming FIFO class.
Which is this Saturday,
Yes, it's we call it Merdeka Intake. All right, so it's on the 27th of August, 10 to 1 p.m. only, 3 hours. Okay, the details are, just hold on first. Okay, we'll come to that. So just to know that, yes, you want to be a successful scalper, you have to join our upcoming FIFO intake, the Merdeka intake. All right.
This Saturday.
And speaking of the lucky draw contest, okay, those who just joined, all right, this is the last reminder of
draw for what?
In case if you don't know, this is the prize for today.
This is the prize. Oh, and a lovely t-shirt.
I'm also actually wearing it.
I don't know if we can see this. Yeah, less than Okay.
Okay.
Can
so
you see that?
Yeah.
Lovely t-shirt.
Eat, sleep, trade, holiday.
Would you like to do that? To eat, sleep, trade.
And then the sizes we have, I believe we have S, M, L, XL, XXL, okay? Right?
Yeah.
So we have all sizes for those who need it. Okay, so how to be eligible to enter the lucky draw contest? First, you have to like this Facebook Live video. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you have to also share this same video. That's it. 2 simple steps.
Like and share.
Like and share. All right. So make sure you tell your friends to like and share it as well, because if you don't get it, maybe your friends might get it. And the winners will be picked randomly by our system. Only 10 lucky winners. So make sure you follow these steps carefully, like and share, so that our system can catch who do all these steps, okay? To be eligible to enter the lucky draw contest. I'll give you guys 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Go, like and share, guys. So this t-shirt, is there a story behind it? Eat, sleep, trade, holiday.
Yeah, I mean, this is my lifestyle actually, Afnan. And what I do for a living, I just eat, sleep, trade, and then I go holiday. That's my lifestyle.
Eat, sleep, trade, holiday.
And how do I maintain this lifestyle? By FIFO trading.
That's nice. That's nice.
By FIFO trading.
Okay, so holiday, where did we go to that time? When we first had this t-shirt, I remember. We went somewhere.
We went to Port Dickson, right? And we went to Hibiscus, which is a lovely resort in PD. Yeah. And that was immediately after, and we were doing trading at the same time as we were holidaying. I mean, isn't that a good lifestyle to have? Yeah? You were fishing, I was swimming, okay? Terry was bicycling, and everybody, Mary was also bicycling, and they were also sitting on a banana boat and all that. You remember that?
Yeah.
And he caught some nice big fishes for us as well to take back home to eat. Okay, so you know, if you do not know, Afnan is a good fisherman.
Maybe I can get 1% for myself. Eat, sleep, trade, fishing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, there is a saying by a famous trader. There's always time to go, buy long, sell short, and there's always time to go fishing. I like that. It's very relatable. Yeah,
buy long, go short. But you don't trade 365 days in a year, because there are times when you need to take a holiday. It's good for you also to time off the market. Not all the time you look at the market, and that's why we go for holidays. And I mean, you can trade on holidays if you want, but it's a different scenario, a different feeling. You feel a little bit, more better and all that, not cooped up there on your trading desk and all that. So it's really good to take a break. Take a trading break, and then come back again to trade. Well, not trading all the time, and all that. So it's really good.
Part of trading is healthier actually that way.
Yeah. Otherwise, you get stale and you can't see the forest for the trees.
Okay, so right, while waiting for the winners, I think we can just chit chat just a few minutes more. Okay, so you guys still have time to. I see some viewers just came in. Okay, so all right.
Are we computing the winners now? Is the computer doing its work right now?
Yes.
Maybe the audience want to know how actually we arrive at the winners.
Okay, basically it's a system. It's random. Automatically, the winners will be picked. All right. I think those who just joined. Okay, again, like and share this video if you want to be eligible to win the T-shirt. Okay. So while waiting for you guys, we'll proceed with the slides first. Okay, we'll come back to the winners later. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
And you like to open the floor, so that they can ask us questions about what stock they like.
Okay, so but before that, I noticed a few questions earlier. I cannot scroll up further, so if I miss your question, you guys will have to type it again. So
yeah, why don't you tell them about our Merdeka intake?
Yes. So the Merdeka intake is this Saturday, 27th of August. The class is just 3 hours long. Okay. The normal price is 1,005, but since it's Merdeka, Mr. Fred's giving a 10%.
Another 10% off. Honestly, yes.
It is a steal if you ask me. And then and comparing this price, okay, to our 10,000 ringgit capital.
You can make 6,000. This is only like you do it 1 week, you can cover already.
Cover plus profit. Okay.
But really, it's not 3 hours, There is still some work that you need to do.
Yes, I'll show you guys soon. Okay, just to show our recent result from our FIFO students. Okay, so here, lady trader again within 1 hour, 600
This was just
50 ringgit. Okay, so this is I believe her capital is more than 10K. Okay, but she.
No, it's okay, 8%.
8% in 1 hour, that's nice. Okay, 18 August, right? Another 18 August as well. It's the same person.
Another 5%.
Another 5%. That can happen within a day, 2 trades.
Yeah, two profitable trades. Yeah.
Okay, and then this one, 2 hours, 5.49%. What stock is this? CENGILD. Zengil. Okay, so another one. Oh, just 5 minutes. 3.7%
per cut.
Okay. So you see, 3% is just an estimation. Sometimes you get more, 5%, 8%. All right. Some of the questions I saw earlier, if I remember it correctly, how to prepare for this and all. Okay, when you sign up, you'll have access to this video, the 10 preparation videos, which will teach you the basic TA that you will need to follow to be able to follow this Saturday's class. All right. So here we have chart construction, basic concept of trend, support and resistance, Fibonacci, chart patterns, the continuation chart patterns that you need, okay, as well as the indicators that you need. So these 10 preparation videos, you're supposed to watch it before the class and digest them. Because on the 27th of August, we'll only teach you the technique straight away. We won't go back to the basic, what is support, what is resistance. That one, you have to watch it before Saturday's class. Okay?
Yeah.
So another question I saw earlier, how to filter out such stocks. Okay? That one is in the daily routine as a FIFO trader, which we will actually cover for you. We know that many traders, they have this problem where in the Malaysian stocks, stock market, there are more than 1,000 counters. How do we pick them? There is a routine which will teach.
We teach you the routine, and that routine is really worth its weight in gold. And that definitely more than what you paid for the course, really.
Yeah,
it's really worth.
And then there's systematic rule-based entry and exit strategy. So here, our strategy is actually more objective. Okay, and yes, how to pick FIFO stocks is inside. And then you'll know what is our FIFO breakout trading method. And also money management, which every trader cannot avoid. Other benefits, you'll be inside our exclusive Telegram group called F1 FIFO group. Okay, I'll be there, Mr. Fred will be there, a few of our analysts will be there as well, along with all the past students, experienced one. So you will no longer trade alone and in isolation, as you are part of a group of like-minded FIFO traders. Okay, and also the discussions in that group, they'll do discussion live. Okay, it's not signal, it's just discussion. But just from the discussion, you'll be directly or indirectly be given some alert or heads up, like, oh, what stock is active today? Just like yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're interested, you can contact these two numbers, Cherry and TAD hotline. Okay, so before we
who are the lucky winners?
Open to the floor. Team, can we get our lucky winners? Let's see. All right, we'll come back to the lucky winners later. I think we'll do Q&A first. All right. So now we are open to the floor. Any questions? Let me scroll up and see the earliest question I can see. All right. Okay, I cannot see the super early one. All right, I can scroll up further. So you guys, if I miss your question, you have to type it again. Oh, there's one from Peter Wu. Will there be an election rally if there is one? What do you think, Mr. Fred?
Normally, before an election, if once the government announces an election, there'll be a lot of exuberance, a lot of expectations, excitement. Sure, there could be one. There's likely to be one pre-election rally, right? But how do we know that there really is going to be one? Honestly, the only sure way is to see that your stock breaks out of its consolidation pattern and starts to run. Right? That's when we know that there is going to be a pre-election rally, or at least that pre-election rally is going to affect your stock. Sometimes there might be a pre-election rally, but your stock is not moving. That means you bought the wrong stock, right? So there may be a pre-election rally, but you may not benefit. So the secret is actually to know your charts, right? To look at your charts, and from the charts, you see them popping out. Its head above the water, so to speak, and it's like above the resistance, and it will tell you that this stock is pre-election play. And so which stocks are election play? Okay, we can select our stocks, but those stocks may not be going. So the sure way is to look at the charts. And we've got a what we call as a scanner that can actually scan and tell you which stocks are breaking out because of a pre-election announcement, for example, right? And honestly, right now you see that many of the sectors are actually bullish. I was telling you just now. I mean, 1 month ago, there weren't any sectors that are going up. Zero, nothing at all, nothing to look at. No wind, no momentum. But do you know things have changed already? This itself could be the pre-election rally that we are wanting, that we expect, right? You see some of the stocks, like just mentioned here, they are so active. Election or no election rally, if you're in these stocks, you're making money. Synergen, LGMS, right? So these Sfp Tech, that one is another tech stock, MMSV, and there are many tech stocks that are actually moving out. And then yesterday, energy stocks, right? You've got hibiscus as well. We didn't mention here, and Delium, okay, Caramine, and all that. These are the energy stocks, and so on and so on. So there are 10 sectors there. Just now we listed as bullish, right? But to know what are the stocks that are bullish, okay, within those sectors, the scanner is the secret. And our SI scanner, share investor scanner, we have built in a TAD system into that scanner, and the TAD system will be able to scan and pick up which stocks are basically popping its head out of the water and starting to break into a strong rally. Election or no election, we are making money. We are through these steps, this technique. And the FIFO will also teach you how to use the scanner, the FIFO way to pick winners on a daily basis, short-term basis, right? So for FIFO, we buy and sell, 3% we are out. But if you are a swing trader, for example, they glide, come down and go up higher and higher, higher, you just buy and hold. It will be more than just FIFO. So we can also implement two kinds of strategy. One is the FIFO, and then one is the swing. FIFO swing, FIFO swing. But you need to learn FIFO for a fast in, fast out first in a kangaroo market.
All right. Okay, then another question I see from Laura: how to filter such stocks? I think you mean the FIFO stocks. Okay. In general, a lot of trading platforms they need to have this feature or function. I think we call it channel. I think you can go to our Facebook page, 1 or 2 previous talks where we talk about the criteria to be a scalper. Somewhere in the middle, we share to you the platforms or the features that you need. Okay, so you can have a look there. Okay, so 1 or 2 talks ago, somewhere in the middle is about tools that scalpers need. Okay, do take a look. Another question from Hans Newman. The Saturday course, is it suitable for beginner?
Oh, definitely. You have to start somewhere. You know, honestly, for the price, is a no. Honestly, you don't have to think further. Just enroll. You really. We are a school. Okay, we have an advanced class, and this is the beginner class. But a beginner class at the same time, it is also for those who are experienced traders, because we are giving you an SOP, standard operating procedure. There are 5 steps that we're going to teach you in this course. 5 steps. What are the 5 steps to pick a winning FIFO stock? Like what you saw just now in the examples. There are only 5 steps. And what are these 5 steps? Okay, come to the course and we will show you how. And these 5 steps alone is worth a fortune, honestly. Okay, if you ask me how much is this course worth, it is worth as much as you want to, how big you want to play. If you are, if you like, 10,000, you can make 10,000, 6,000 in a month. So if you got 100,000, you can make, 60,000. So it depends on how big you play. You can be a fund manager as well, and you will be managing like 10 million kind of funds. It all starts with this type of courses, right, that teach you from the ground level and build a base for you, a strong base for you. Otherwise, don't hope to make and keep your money. You can make the money by flop, shot, by chance and all, but because you don't do maybe proper money management, you don't have the steps to enter and exit, okay, and re-enter. Whatever you make could be just by chance and you lose it back again. And so it's just a small price to pay to learn the right way. Okay.
Okay. We have the result of the lucky winners for the day. I think we'll just cover a few more questions. We go to the lucky winner, then come back to Q&A.
Sure.
Okay, next one is from Liao, TMC Life. I think maybe he's asking about the outlook for TMC Life. You want to take a look at the chart?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Let's pull out the chart of TMC Life.
Okay, let's see. TMC Life. All right.
You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, if you ask me, okay, one thing you should know is for technical analysis, it's more suitable on liquid instrument or stocks. Okay, so based on this chart, you see how the candles are very rigid. Okay,
that means it's liquid.
It's erratic or illiquid, so it's using technical analysis is not that suitable. Okay, so this one
doesn't work
that well. So it's better if you use fundamental analysis for this kind of stock. Okay.
No. Yeah.
So yeah,
no comments.
I cannot comment much based on technical. Okay.
Right.
Muhammad Ali, opinion on Petron M and Heng Yuan today.
All right. Just pull out which one you want? Heng Yuan and Petron M.
Okay, Petron M first.
Right. I would say profit taking, by virtue of the candle that we saw. So basically, we use candlesticks as well to help us out. So what kind of pattern are we seeing? I think it's like a dark cloud cover. So a dark cloud cover is a potentially a bearish pattern. So it's covering a part of the previous day's rally.
But it's still not 5 p.m. yet.
Not 5 p.m. yet, but based on what we see, the half day is a dark cloud cover. And based on that, today is a rest day. A rest day for this stock. It's taking a breather, we call it, right? If you're a jogger and then, you jog for and you haven't jogged for a long time, for example, and then you start to jog, very soon you get tired, and then you want to take a breather, right? This is like this is what it is. Heng Yuan and Petron is taking a breather. After this, they may continue to jog, right? But the jogger has started to tell us that it is jogging, and it is actually quite hot. So in that sense, it already started its engine. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So continue to look at this one. Maybe not today, but if we look at the intraday chart, right? So we can go down to the 15-minute chart, for example. Look, they stop over. You see a nice wedge coming down on a channel, and it's breaking above the channel. If you draw two lines at the Afnan, yes, thank you. Yeah, see that? It's gone back up, be above this downtrend channel, and you can got a flag, whatever. And the pullback is only about 38% of the total run. So it's a correction or a profit taking, not the volume on the pullback is very low. That means these are all the weak holders, small little traders that are getting out. Okay, the big guns are still in there. How I know? Because it is still just only pulled back 1/3. If the big guns are out, it'll come back down to ground zero. But it hasn't, right? And it's like you say, Amnan, the second, the half day could tell a different story. It could continue to jog, in which case there will be a flag breakout. There could be a buy signal on an intraday chart. But because the daily chart, there is no buy signal. That's why we are, in terms of FIFO, today we are SA. Yeah, staying aside, technically speaking.
Okay, so next one. Okay, we covered this one more. Then I'll show you the winners. Okay, then we'll come back to, we continue Q&A. So the same person asking, Heng Yuan, how is it?
Same pattern, isn't it? Huh? From with Petron.
Yeah, but this one I see there is a gap resistance here. That's why it
stopped it.
That's why it attempted to break out above. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, but then yep, it's still fighting there, and hey, it's still not 5 p.m. yet, so we still need to wait and see where it's going to go next. Okay, and those who don't know, Heng Yuan was the one yesterday that closed at limit up. All right. Okay. Yes, the lucky winners. Let's take a look. All right. So the lucky winners, I'll read them out. Okay. So you guys just contact us. Okay. And then we'll assist you further with how to collect your T-shirt. Okay. So the lucky winners: Laura Cho Siu Heng. Okay. Number 2, Eng Kyong Chu. Number 3, Hans Newman. 4, Muhammad Ali. 5, Dia Atia Nasir.
Okay. Clap.
Okay, 6, Anna Lily Tan. Okay, 7, Raja Tiban Rama Lingam. 8, Lim Leng. 9, WS Wong. And last, 10, JJ Wo. Okay, so congratulations.
Congratulations and welcome
to all these lucky winners. So you guys are eligible. You guys are able to get. You guys are able to get the T-shirt. Just contact us and we'll assist you further.
Yeah, I just wondering, where they come from, Afnan. If they can type, out and tell us a little bit about. Like Laura, where are you from? So.
Okay.
If you're in KL, I think you can collect it from our office, And if we are outstation, I believe we could post laju to you, So if you are too far away,
yeah. If you're nearby, maybe you can just come here and collect. Otherwise, we'll post it to you. Okay. All right. I think we go back to the Q&A.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, this what they call Heng Yuan, chart is exciting because it has shown to us yesterday that the engine has warmed up, not even warmed up, full throttle, like that. I mean, today, I mean, it is a little bit too much to expect another limit up, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I calculated a limit up, it's like 720 something. But look, two limit ups are very rare, right? Yes, it happened in the glove sector in 2020, that kind of thing. When that happens, after two limit up, then there's no more a limit up. Then the next day again limit up, right?
They have to rest.
They have to rest for a little bit. So don't expect too much out of it, but at the same time, follow this stock. And the way to know, okay, whether or not you can still continue to participate, honestly, is to look at the pattern and see whether these patterns are continuation patterns that continue this uptrend, or it is a reversal pattern that is reversing this uptrend. These two questions, this book has the answers. No joke. Yeah. So you either read this book or you come to our course and you get personalized tuition for only 1,500. And because of Merdeka, we're giving you another 10% off, which is 1,350. 1,350. To learn all this, it's a steal. Like I said just now, it's worth a fortune.
Yeah.
Right. This one, right, whether it's a continuation or reversal pattern. If you can answer that question, you can trade this stock. You must know where the stops are on an intraday basis. You cannot use the daily chart and put the stops. It's too far away. Stops means where you cut loss when you're wrong. Have you considered that? When you buy this stock, what if you're wrong? Not just jump in and buy and then expect it to go up. What if it comes down? Come down by how much do you get out? By what? 1%, 2%, 3%, 5% of your buy price? And why just 5%? Is there any pivot, any technical supports there? So what are the supports that you need to consider? And what time frame chart do you use to identify that support? Okay, we will teach you that in these 3 hours, this Saturday, the course.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Just a quick question. I'll give a quick answer from CM Chai. Do you require to get a trading tool to trade this FIFO? Okay. I think what you're asking is whether you need any specific platform or software. Generally speaking, from what I see, a lot of trading platforms are like CGS, CIMB, M+, RHB. They already have all the things you require. Okay, but to get more clarification, you can actually just contact us and we'll help you out. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know whether you have TradingView. Yeah, TradingView as well you can plot this kind of charts. Is that what you mean? Trading tools, and the one that you are looking at is called Share Investor Station. That's the one we are using. Now the advantage of this Share Investor Station is you can screen. You can screen and it can tell and it can pick those stocks for you. Either it's a swing stock or it's a FIFO stock. It can pick for you. Right? The TradingView cannot screen. It can screen. It can give you all the plots for.
It cannot screen the way we need it to screen.
Okay. You say it better. So, but TradingView do have our arrows. Our TAD arrows.
The indicators, the time frames that you need. Okay, TradingView has it. For things like channels, all that. Your trading platform like CGSMB, okay, will have it. Okay, we go back to this from Nur Iman, Synergen and Sfp Tech, please. Okay, Synergen first. This one recently has been hot. IPO this year.
It's a lovely chart. What are we to say some more? It's a fantastic chart. It's a chart. Okay, it's like a Boy Scout party, going for a climb, and they're climbing up a mountain, and they are now right on top of the mountain. And they are now, when you're on top of a mountain and you look down, you only can see the valley below you. You don't see another higher mountain. And that's important because if there's a higher mountain, there is still resistance. But if you're right on top of the world and looking down into the ocean, right, you are on top. Not all right. You are seeing everything. Everything is clear, a view ahead of you. That's what this stock is. And so, how high more is going to go? Well, it can go as high as it wants to go. All right, so you can still participate in this trend, but you need to understand you are climbing up Mount Everest. And if it's exhilarating on the way up, but if you do slip and fall, it could be fatal. So the question is, at some point in time, this stock is going to fall, and when it does, do you know where to exit? Do you know where to get out when it is tumbling down? Because if you don't have any tool, you don't have any strategy, don't even touch this kind of stock.
Okay. Right. We'll go through quickly this one. So just now I annotated this. So you see, now it's not climbing further. It's just like resting. The volume also confirmed this. You see, decrease in trading activity. So it's taking a break, and if it breaks out further, it has a chance to rally further. Okay, that's
we saw two blue lines there.
Yeah.
I saw, and I suppose that is your measure of the next level of resistance.
To test.
To test.
Okay.
105 and 111.
Okay, just very quickly, this one, Laura says she's from Ipoh.
Oh, hi, Laura. Okay, over here.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for responding. You're from Ipoh. We'll give us your address. We'll send the T-shirt over to you. Yeah.
Okay. Next stock from Nur Iman as well. Sfp Tech. Okay. So for this, alright, this one is.
Can I take a shot at this one? Comment on this one?
Yeah, sure.
This is similar to Synergen in a sense that it's another scouting party standing on top of the mountain looking down into the valley, right? You see there's a rounding bottom breakout and so on. And you notice where our turtle breakout caught it, right? See the turtle caught it right at the bottom. The first blue, over there. At what price did you catch it? At 70 cents. And what is it now? 1 ringgit and 20.
14.
It's not double yet, but it's fantastic, isn't it? And if you follow the arrows, is there any sell arrows? No, there isn't it? And these arrows come from our TAD system that we have designed over here, right? The turtle is sufficient for you to know whether you should be still in the market or you should consider that the market is now under selling pressure and you better take some defensive action. Right? Moving averages also can be used. The moving averages can be drawn on your chart, okay, in any of your booking software. It doesn't matter, it works. And the moving average also will tell you, if you know how to interpret the moving average, that is still above the moving average. So yes, there is a pullback, quite a bit severe one because it got down, day before yesterday. But guess what? Yesterday, there was a counter-attack by the bulls and it actually covered the down gap, filled the down gap by 1 cent. Right? And today, it came down by just a little bit. So you know what? If you are still holding, you know where I will put my support will be below the low of the last 2 bars. We call it 1-2 cha-cha-cha, right? So 1-2, 2 bars back, put a stop below the low of the last 2 bars is definitely a very effective way, risk management way of getting out of trouble. If that stock happened to fall down from Mount Everest, you cut loss below the low of the last 2 bars, which is Afnan will share with you the 2 bars. If you draw a line over the green color one, the 2 bars, 1, 2, correct. That's the line. See, and until it goes below that, don't bother about today. It's just only a dark cloud cover. There is no volume today, so take a rest today on this Sfp Tech. It is still a stock that is climbing out, still continue to climb. We don't know how far it's going to climb.
Let it rest first, I would say. Okay, to wrap this up, this is the last question. Okay, so on Info Tech.
And I don't know, you seem to be picking very good stocks that actually are new listing, right? But they are climbing up Mount Everest. Of course, this one tumbled down a little bit, but you know, where it's the listing day closed, it is still above the listing day open. It is still above the listing day open, which Afnan has drawn a line. That's the opening of the listing day. And it's now coming back down to test that. And if we can bounce off that, that means the previous resistance is now turned support. And this will be a good area to, in fact, stage a rebound. So that would be a good area for you to be sulking. We call it SAUKING, sulk. That means with BOD, buy on dips. See, there's no margin. And if you can draw a stochastic over it, I bet to you it's oversold position.
Faster. This one, 533.
Yes. There you go. So this one, not to worry. Look for a Japanese candlestick 1-2 cha-cha-cha bullish confirmation signal, because the stochastic is now an oversold. All right, it's a very good area for you to be cherry picking. That sort of
Just
thing.
gotta monitor this level a bit. Okay. So yes, that's
you got AGM, AG something. Yeah.
LGMS.
LGMS is right. If you can pull out AGMS,
It was just
okay.
It was just now.
Just another 5 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we just did it.
Oh, you just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So yeah,
it's very good. These are all new listing stock.
That's the last request. Okay. So since there's no more, all right, we'll call it a day.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. Time for the afternoon session. Huh?
Thank you everyone for joining us. So again, to the lucky winners, congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, guys. And you are right.
Yeah. Okay. And yes, congratulations. Contact our customer support. We'll assist you to help you get your t-shirt.
Send it over.
Okay. So those who are signing up, we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm Afnan.
And I am Fred.
See you in our class, and let's make money together. Yay.
Same day for a 3% profit, which is what one of our students actually did. He made 3.04% profit in a single day from that trade. Another example, take a look at this. After analyzing the daily chart, our student dived into the intraday chart. Then he saw a potential buy during a rebound from this sharp drop and made a quick profit of 1,200 ringgit. So you see, that's what our students are capable of doing, scalping the market independently. And so, do you learn something from this? How much a scalper can earn, how much capital they need, and also how scalping works in general. So, if you want to learn how to independently scalp the market, check out our social media page, Facebook and Instagram. Contact us and join our F1 FIFO Stock Trading Course. See you there.